Hi, my name's Mr. Hindle. I'm head of Sixth Form here at QEGS. Now, whether I'm reintroducing myself after a short period of time that I haven't seen you, or whether that's for the first time, I wanted to just reassure you that we're doing everything we can to make your transition into QEGS as comfortable as possible. I also want to reassure you that here at QEGS you will be looked after and supported as well as we possibly can, and that we are really looking forward to seeing you in September. I've now brought you to our common room. Now this is where you will spend break times. You can buy a range of food with nice friendly staff in our canteen. You can either eat it in the canteen or you can eat it in here and relax. Now in terms of your conditional offer, I want to reassure you that that is safe with us and that still stands. That is just subject to you gaining 5 grade 5s. Now on results day, any internal applicants, you can enrol at any point when you've got your results. Anyone who's external, you can come from 9:30 AM till 2 PM on results day, or the following day, the 21st of August, the Friday, from 9 till 1. All you'll need to do is bring with you your evidence, which is your GCSE certificates. On a final point, if you don't quite get what you would have hoped for, then I would encourage you to still come and speak to us. We're now in S1, which is the quiet study room. This is where you'll come and spend some of your study periods. It's a really good facility to come and develop your independent learning and help you keep on top of your studies. Now the school day starts at 8:40 in the morning and finishes at 3:50 in the afternoon. Within that school day, there are 6 50-minute periods. That's both lessons, there's tutor periods in there, and there's also your free study periods as well. Now the school runs a 2-week timetable, week A and week B, so you will have different lessons at different times in those 2 weeks. Now throughout the week, there are a number of assemblies. There is a year group assembly which you will have with year 13. There is a whole school assembly. You have 2 tutor periods, and you also have 1 house assembly as well. Now in QEGS, like any other year, it's not just about the work. There are lots of other things going on. There's such a range of extracurricular opportunities for you to do here. Now, whether that would be trips that happen in your subject area or sporting trips, we have a trip that is going next summer to South Africa, and we also run every 2 years a Uganda trip to help with our sister school out there. There's also music, drama, and a huge part of what we do here is our Wednesday afternoon enrichment programme. Now that caters for all levels and all abilities, whether that's where you want to just go and have a recreational game of badminton or basketball or 5-a-side football with some friends, or whether you want to represent the school for a range of school teams that we've got as well. There is also a community service programme where you can go and work in nurseries or get involved in charities, so there really is something for everybody to do here at QEGS. Here at QEGS we have a very proud house system which is embedded in pupils from reception all the way up to Sixth Form. Now when you arrive you'll be put into one of the 6 houses which are here behind me: Drake, Frobisher, Grenville, Hawkins, Howard or Raleigh. Now you'll meet weekly in your houses, and there are a wide range of opportunities, both academic and sporting, to contribute and get involved. I really encourage you to do that, not only for yourself but also on your personal statements for UCAS. A lot of the opportunities that you'll be given will look really good for the universities. We have very high standards here at QEGS, which I know is one of the reasons why you have applied to come to the school. One of those high standards is dress code and your appearance, and the dress code for Sixth Form is smart business wear. Now more information will be given out on your enrolment, and if you have any questions, make sure you ask them on the day. Now before we finish, I just want to introduce you to some names who you get to know very quickly when you start your time at QEGS. We have our head, Mrs. Gammon. There are 3 deputies, Mr. Vice, Mrs. Tattersall and Mrs. Cox. Myself, head of Sixth Form. Miss Ash is deputy head of Sixth Form. She's also heavily involved in your UCAS applications. Now your form tutor will stay with you right the way through your time at QEGS, and you'll get to know them on your first day. We have our careers department, which is headed up by Mr. Taylor, and we also have Mrs. Powell. And we also have your student support advisor, who is Mrs. Sedat. Well, that concludes our transitional video. I hope you found it informative. Further information will be communicated to you in good time for you to prepare to become a sixth form student at QEGS. Now, when you welcome into our sixth form building, you will need to work hard and you will need to come with the right attitude. But if you do that, we'll give you all the tools possible for you to move on to the next stage of life and be successful. I'm looking forward to seeing you for enrolment on the 20th of August, and I hope you have a relaxing summer break.